In today's segment, we're going to talk about leaving a legacy. I get very excited when I'm talking to prospective clients or clients on how to transfer money to the next generation. With increasing government debt, higher taxes, and decreasing benefits, how do we provide a legacy for kids and grandkids and spouses that will last them a lifetime? When talking to prospective clients or clients about leaving a legacy, it's really exciting financial planning. In this world of increasing debt, increasing taxes, and declining benefits, we have to look out for our families and loved ones of how we transfer our hard-earned money to the next generation in a tax-efficient manner. Let me give you an example. Let's say we have a couple and they're already living off their Social Security benefits, a pension, some IRA money, and let's say they have about $300,000 that they're really not using. It's for emergency purposes at best, but really they're going to pass it on to the next generation. Clients come to me and are concerned about their kids and grandkids having Social Security benefits or even having a pension plan. The only way they see their kids or grandkids having a retirement is if the kids and grandkids do it on their own. So they earmark, let's say, $300,000 in an IRA account, and they ask me, Jeff, what can we do with this $300,000 to make sure that we're taken care of in case we have a long-term care expense? But in addition to that, we want to go ahead and pass that money. We want to, what we call, leverage it up. We want to increase the value, like everybody, increase the value of this account without taking some unknown risk or high risk. We want to make sure it's passed on to the next generation in a tax-efficient manner. So the way we look at this is we might want to look at an account that offers them a guaranteed income or some form of guarantee, so if the market goes the wrong way on them, they don't lose this base. Let's say they're 65 years old and we go ahead and we pull out $15,000 a year before tax. Let's say they clear $10,000 a year after tax. And they say to me, Jeff, we don't have any long-term care coverage. We don't believe in standalone long-term care. Then I said, well, why not? You both are very healthy, you're vibrant, have a great lifestyle, great retirement. Why don't we go ahead and make sure that $300,000 is passed on to the kids and grandkids. But in addition to that, let's go ahead and leverage this $10,000 that you're netting after tax, and so look at some life insurance. Boy, when you start talking about insurance products to the public, everybody gets a little spooked, they get a little bit scared, they hear nothing but bad things out there. Quite frankly, folks, these are great guaranteed products that in a person's portfolio that has the vision of providing a decent retirement for themselves, but also looking at their kids and grandkids, and as I outlined before, with increasing debt, decreased benefits, that this is maybe an idea that works for you and your spouse. At the same time, that life insurance also has what we call living benefits, meaning that if you need it for long-term care or major medical, you can go ahead and pull that money out at some basic percentage, let's say 20, 25% per year. Normally that money comes out to you tax-free to take care of you at home, both for you and your spouse. So this is a great way to leverage this up. Go ahead and turn that $10,000 in for a 65-year-old that's in decent health into $300,000 of coverage. Now you've taken that $300,000, leveraged it up with one stroke of the pen, and now have $600,000 of net worth that can be passed on to the next generation. If you're not using living benefits for tax-free care, then this money will go to the beneficiaries tax-free. So you've passed on a $300,000 IRA, you've passed on a big tax bomb, but you've also passed on $300,000 of tax-free life insurance proceeds. You have a guarantee from the insurance company, and this guarantee for most permanent insurance policies will last you your whole life. So that's very important. We've taken $300,000, we've doubled it up to $600,000, we've provided the living benefits, and we've passed that money on to the next generation in a tax-efficient manner. You know, unfortunately, as a financial advisor, I outlive some of my clients. When I have to attend a funeral, instead of taking a potato salad or some soda or a card, I'd rather take a $300,000 check to the spouse or the kids and saying, hey, this is what your husband, or this is what your wife, or this is what grandma or grandpa did, or your mom and dad did for you to help secure your financial future. Many times, I find if I have to go to a funeral for a fallen family member, that the kids are left holding the bag and they really don't understand the finances of the family, and they don't have the experience to deal with all the finances that are involved. This is where I come in as an advisor to help solve the problems to make it flow in a very efficient manner. When I work with families and I've identified the individual that is managing the money of the family, husband, wife, son, or daughter, and something were to happen to that individual, who does the family have to rely on to move that money to the next generation or to the next member of the family? And in most cases, the people in the family that aren't already involved in the finances really don't understand the world of finance and don't want to have the responsibility. I've seen many times in the past when a family member that is in charge of the finances becomes ill, they come in and say, I'm not doing well, I have cancer, I'm going to have the surgery. I need somebody to fall back on to help my family with the finances if something were to happen to me. My kids are 20 and 16. I really don't foresee them having Social Security or a pension plan for them. This is something for long-term planners, people that have the vision of wanting to take care of their family. And in some circumstances, for individuals that are single, they don't have anybody that's going to help take care of them at home. So this works well for them with the living benefits. And later on, if they want to leave it to siblings or mom and dad, they can go ahead and transfer that wealth in a tax-efficient manner. Or in some cases, they're going to leave it to an institution.